Microsoft. I don't know if you can, if anyone, if you can see this on the screen, but to see kind of what I'm doing, it's tradingview.com, and then it's in the technical areas, and they're called pivots, is what they're called. And oh, by the way, if you want to learn more about pivot points, and I keep recommending this all the time, but let me just once again unplug it shamelessly, because I do think this is one of the greatest books ever written in terms of making money. I certainly have benefited from this book, and it's How to Make Money in Pivot Points in this book. And so that's what you want to potentially get. It is available on Amazon, by the way, or you could go to, I don't make any money from them. I wish I did. I've recommended them all the time. They're super great. Definitely the way to go. But what I'm talking about here in Microsoft, in trading Microsoft, now, why would I trade Microsoft, and why wouldn't I trade some dog, that's really down the market, really down like a Mexon? The reason a Microsoft or something like that is because it's a very high flyer, and every major mutual fund owns it. And so they're going to have to sell it. As it goes lower, they're going to have to sell it. They're not going to be able to avoid selling it. And so it's going to push it even lower. Typically, when you get in a bear market, stocks tend to power down faster than they power up. So I want to be a seller as other people have to sell. And then I want to be a buyer when everyone else basically is capitulated, is having to get out of the stock. That's when I want to be buying it back. That's what you do when you short. You basically sell, and then you, as the selling pressure gathers, and other people are having to sell, especially the big holders, then it forces the price ever down, even though it's a great company. Microsoft is a great company. And then eventually, when it gets down, I believe, to about 98, that's my guess at this point, based on then is when you buy it back, and then you're going to make about $50 a share. So I think that this one, I think mid-July is going to be about the time frame on this one. Just my guess. Okay. Let's see. I've got some more questions, and I'm sorry I'm not taking these. Only $10 on Amazon. Yes, excellent. Thank you, man. Love you. Everybody out there on the West Coast, stay healthy. I mean, it's getting crazy. What do you think of CCL? Is a good time to buy? Let me take a look at CCL. Let me just flip back here. I use the Investor Business Daily to look at the basic charts, but let me look at CCL. I am not long anything right now. Oh, Carnival. Oh my goodness. No. This is radioactive, unfortunately. CCL. Let me just take a look at CCL. Look at how much CCL has gone down. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Yeah. Look at this. This thing is radioactive. You don't want to be in this bad boy. No. This is just this. They may go bankrupt. Yeah. Look at this. Everything. If you'll notice, every composite rating 23, terrible. EPS rating 76, terrible. RS rating, this is relative to 3. It doesn't get much worse. There's only two more. There's only two relative strengths that are worse than this, and one of them, unfortunately, is ExxonMobil. Not a one to buy. Carnival Cruise. This isn't like you don't buy stocks like you buy things at 5 and below and discount places. You're not looking for discounts. When you're buying stocks in a bear market, you're looking to sell first and then buy later. In a bull market, you're looking to buy high and sell higher. I know this sounds weird because you've been told, everyone's been told, buy low, sell high. Don't believe it. It's not. Don't buy low, sell high. Sell high. Sell high, or so shorting, you want to be selling, or you want to be in cash, or you want to be in the inverse ETFs that do this. So let me take a look. Um, okay, sorry I missed you. Look at Tesla. Absolutely. Let me take a look at Tesla. Here's the thing. This market is just too choppy. If you're at a loss position in Teslas, I would sell because I I think it's going to come back. I think I do think it is. I think it is the future. But right now, there's freak out. I mean, everybody's selling everything all the time. So, it's not working, unfortunately. So let's take a look here at Tesla. Let me pull it up. Here we go. Three on the goodness. By the way, I just want to tell you, this is a very interesting chart, and I'll tell you why. You see this 380. Okay. The pivot point on Tesla is 361. And the reason I know that is because that's where I was buying it. And of course, I sold off basically at 925 and 900. That's where I sold. And I haven't had Tesla really since then. The reason that 361 level is so important is because if it breaks below that, it's probably going lower. So let's take a look at the pivot points, and I thank you for bringing this up because this is really interesting to me. I hope it is to you. Let's look at Tesla here and look at the pivot points that we have on Tesla. So let me pull that up. Hopefully that comes up. Okay. Hopefully I can make it bigger, but let's see. I'm still trying to learn this interface, so bear with me on this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah. You see, you see how it's trading at 381 here. Here. Okay, this is a pivot point. The pivot point is actually slightly below that, and it's 361. If it falls below that, it's probably going to fall down to this level here, which is 275. So basically, if Tesla breaks below 361, it's probably a short down to 275. That's my guess. Okay. What made you change to swing trading? The reason I'm a swing trader and I'm not a day trader is because 90%, well, not 90%, about 80% of all the orders now are done with programmatic trading. So trying to outmaneuver the program traders during a day is next to impossible. So I don't do that. I look at short-term trends, and that's where I trade, and that's not affected by programmatic traders, and especially programmatic traders buy and sell at all the wrong times because the volatility is too great. What's your view on Delta Airline and Uber? You know what? Interestingly enough, the Oracle from Omaha bought a whole bunch of Delta. They bought 10% of the company, I think, on Friday. I don't know if he got value for the money. I don't think he did. I think Delta is going to go way down in price. Just my opinion. It's just nobody's traveling, and that's the problem. It's a great company. Delta is probably the best airline out there, but it's not going to save it in this market. Now, is it the end of the world? No, it never is. But let's look at Delta Airlines here. I just want to show you. This is a company that, in recessions, these companies don't do well. DAL. Okay, Delta Airlines. This is probably the best of the best when it comes when it comes to an airline. So let's look at the chart on this. Yeah, it's $23. Look, it's off $8.70 today. Look at that. It's just bad. This is radioactive. I wouldn't. Yeah, look at that. Look at the volume. It's way up. So no, this is just don't buy Delta Airlines, please. Wait until this thing settles. It's going down. What do you think about Ferdinand Johnny? You know what? I was going to short Boeing. I didn't. I I didn't. I still think it's a potential short, but I don't think it's a short now. I don't think it's a short until what's going to happen is that everybody's going to we're going to bottom, and the market's going to come back up a little bit. Boeing's going to come back up a little bit, and that's when you want to short Boeing. So it's probably I missed my window to short Boeing. I think I'm still within the window to short Microsoft. What do you think about DI at Disney? Down about 30% or just hold tight? No, sell it if it's off 7% or more. Just straight off. Sell it if it's off 7% or more, and then wait. Hold your money. Wait for the game to come to you. This is like hockey. Wait for the puck to come to you, because there's going to be plenty of bargains out there in the next few weeks and next months or so. So you want to be in cash. You want to be strong. This is the key. What are your thoughts on holding TVX? No, TVX and UX, these are not to hold. Don't hold these long term. You don't want to hold a leveraged one. You want to trade this. Don't hold it. I'm feeling a recession. Yes, I am too. The TVX is good only when there's a lot of volatility. That means there's a lot of change. In longer term, you want to basically short an index like the SPY. That's probably a better longer term thing. TVX is rocketing. Absolutely, it is. I should have held. Yeah, I keep telling people to be really careful about the TVX, and I'm as wrong as much as I'm right. But the TVX is it can go against you very quickly. So if you make money in it, it's a good time to take that money and run. Really, that's all I'm really saying. So I don't have a patent on knowing what the TVX is going to be doing. But don't trade it too soon. I've sold it and then doubled them. Yeah. See, that's the thing. TVX is really hard to. You just really have to be on top of the TVX. You can make serious money in the TVX, serious money. But I'm just saying, it's not. It's not guaranteed. Is what I'm trying to say. Well, nothing's guaranteed, right? So let's look at the chart on the TVX. I really want to look at the TVX because it's probably by the end of the week. I think we're probably going to have an update tomorrow. So you want to be really careful. We're probably going to have an update tomorrow, and then I think we're probably headed down again. I hate to say it. We're probably down again. When is a good time to leave on TVX? Okay, the TVX is really good when there's a change in the market. When the market reverses, that's when you want to blow the TVX. Typically. But yeah, look at that. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. 219. Man, I wish I had 100 of those puppies right now. I certainly don't have that many. All I have is shorted the SPY, so I'm not. Look at that. 221, 38% up. Man, there's some fortunes made. So wow, it is nuts. You're not kidding. Well, all the traders, the reason the traders are piling into the TVX and is that they can't unwind their positions, their long positions. So basically what they're doing is they're going to the short ETFs. That's what's happening. Post Malone, yeah. I wish I was as rich as him, but whatever. By holding swinging, but holding on for hold it for the short period. Man, if you can make $200 a share in a day, come on, where else can you do that? It just doesn't exist anywhere else. Um, anyways, let me just for everybody there at home, take a look. This is the TVX. Yeah, but okay, this bad boy is going to reverse tomorrow. Okay, so ride this puppy up, and then keep moving your stop losses up. When it starts to come down, you want to have your stop losses in. You want to sell out of this bad boy. It's going to reverse tomorrow, and you can make some serious money. So, sold it around 450. Killer, Bobby. You did, man. You're. I got in at 360. Sold it around. That is excellent. Yeah, that is excellent. That is excellent. Well, good. Somebody's got to make money in this market. It's better that it's you and me than a lot of these other guys on Wall Street. So that's the way it is. Is long-term investing a bad idea? Well, yeah, kind of. Kind of it is, because right now we're not in an investing market. The best thing to invest in right now is cash. And so right now, it's probably not wise to be an investor in anything long term. Anything I mean by long term is longer than about 2 days right now. So I shorted the SPY at 250. Nice. By the way, you're gonna do very well. Now, here's the thing about shorting the SPY at 250. The thing about that is make sure that you're out of it by about, well, I'm not saying make sure you're out of it. That sounds too weird, but make sure that you're looking at it. It's going to go down to about 208. That's my guess. That's where it turns. I believe that's what Goldman Sachs says, and usually they're pretty right. It seems like so. That's I'm riding it probably down to there. I'm probably riding it down to there. So that's excellent. What would cause the TVX to crash? Okay, well, the TVX isn't really a well, I tell you what causes the TVX to crash. The markets resume a bull market, and everything comes back, and then the TVX will just go almost to zero. But right now, with the market changing, which is one of the greatest companies ever, is not going to be able to pay its suppliers, and they're looking, I think, for $30 million, some incredible amount of money. Now, don't quote me on this. I don't have the facts. I've just been looking at the ticker as well as you are. I mean, most of you are not old enough to remember. I actually remember. I'm kind of old. I remember in the 1970s when Boeing basically almost went under, and this is after the Vietnam War. And basically Seattle, you could buy houses in Seattle for almost nothing. I don't think we're necessarily going back to that, but I tell you, if I had real estate, I think it will go down, but I'd be very careful if I had just bought a house in Seattle, because I think that there might be some for selling. So I may be going up there to look for houses if this thing continues. What is your thought on the SQQQ? I like the SQQQ. I think it's a little bit riskier than than the PSQ. I think the PSQ is a little bit safer bet, but you can definitely make money on the SQQQ. So basically, holding it is a good thing in this market, yes, but not. But should pull it ASAP when the market recovers? Absolutely. When the market changes, you want to be out of those bad boys so fast. And the reason I'm saying not to hold it, or be very careful if you're holding it, is because these things the market could change back to a bull market. I don't think it will. I think we're in a bear market. I think we're in the bear market for a while. Don't short the SQQQ. Never short these inverse ETFs. Don't do that. Just buy the ETF. No, sell by the end of the day. Absolutely, Bobby, you're spot on this. Currently, and set your top losses. Here's the thing: when something goes up like this, just keep setting your stop losses up, 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 up. And then when the direction changes on you, you're going to be a happy camper because that thing's going to sell you out. That's what I did on Tesla when it had the blow off top, is that I kept pushing my stop loss up, 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 up. And then when it changed, boom, I was sold out and everyone else wasn't. So that's the thing. Stop losses, don't try to call a top. You're not gonna be able to do it, but you can make tremendous amount of money when these things are zooming like this, and they will today. I suspect that usually the way to get a feel for it is that if it closes significantly lower today, which I suspect it will, be careful, because watch the futures for the next day opening, because it probably will. It'll open higher, because that's what they call a relief rally. It's a false rally. That's what I think was going to happen tomorrow. I mean, you never can be sure, but typically when the market is readjusting like this, it will go up and then it will reverse the next day, and then continue the pattern for a while. I've keep holding these, but I haven't been selling on the bounce backs, etc. Because of possible recession. Yeah, again, if you're up on these, I wouldn't get out of them. The only time I say to get out of anything is when you have suffered a 7 to 8% loss, and you just do that every time. Okay, the VIX or the short. I prefer the short, actually, rather than the VIX. The reason I do that is because what the VIX does is the VIX just measures volatility. In a short, if it's continuously going down, the volatility will go. There will be less volatility in the market, but the SPY or the will continue to go down. So that's, yeah. Was $500 yesterday. It's up $300. Wow. You said no. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think I think it can reverse, but again, everything is relative. I believe it comes down tomorrow, but you might be able to enter a position on Friday on that really works. So yeah, I'm a little bit leery with the well, you're talking about the VIX, not the TVIX, right? Are you talking about the TVIX? Let me look. TVIX. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Wow. That is unbelievable. That is just unbelievable. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, but see what I'm looking here though. The one thing I love the price action on this, but here's the thing, and I want you to see this. Do you see this bar here? Do you see this red bar here? This was yesterday. Basically, it retraced. I think that's what's going to happen today. It's going to close up like this is what they call, this is a classic chart pattern. It's called railroad tracks. You see how it went way up on Monday. Then on Tuesday it retraced. It went back up on Monday. I think tomorrow we're looking at it come back down, probably, but it won't come down as far. It'll come down maybe the 700 range, probably. I don't know. It's really hard to say with TVIX, but you may see a reversal tomorrow. That's just the thing. You be careful. You may see a reversal. That's all I'm saying. But keep your spot losses on. You can make some serious money. Why would you sell TVIX if you were up? Okay, because the TVIX, because here's the thing. Here's the adage in the business. Pigs get slaughtered. If you have a nice 20% gain, you need to take it, because it can reverse on you. You just don't want to be too piggy on this, because you can get whacked. So that's all I'm saying. TVIX is moving so quick. I'm adjusting something. Yeah, that's absolutely. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I have 20 TVIX. Nice. Okay, excellent. Please future cup with handle or something like that. A Microsoft or Adobe. Thanks. Okay. On Microsoft. And this is what I'm legging into right now. I believe Microsoft is flirting with a key support level. The key support level that I see for Microsoft is 242.16, which is the pivot point. If it breaks below that today, it's got to break and hold for a day or two. I think it's going lower, and I think it potentially will go down to the 130, the 124, 129 level, and then if it breaks that, it's probably going down to about 98, 95 range. So I think that's a good opportunity. When the market TVX is only down 6%, like it did yesterday, I think this is golden time for it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They're going to be making some people make some serious money on the TVX. I may enter the TVX as well, but I'm not currently in it. I was in it. About 10 days ago. I'm currently not in TVX right now. When the market is down, yes, absolutely, absolutely. For everyone out there on YouTube, what I've been describing is opportunities to typically short. Right now, I'm short in only two things. I'm short the SPY, SPY, and I'm short Microsoft. I just started shorting Microsoft. I probably missed the opportunity to short Boeing. It was on my short list to short. I did not. They came out with some very bad news. Unfortunately, today it cratered. I think it's going to trade up a little bit based on the bailout, but get ready to short Boeing. What's going to happen is it's going to go way down, and then there's going to be, they're going to get the money from the government. It's going to trade up, and then that's when you short, because it's probably going to go down from there. I'm 200% on TVX. Nice. By the way, that is killer. Just here's the thing: when you're up so much on thing, keep your stop losses tight. It can reverse on you. Take your money now, because that is a tremendous gain, and kudos. It's so awesome when you get them right, isn't it? I mean, it just, man, you feel excellent when that happens, and you definitely deserve it. So you definitely played that one well. You played that one well. I'm just looking for things that I can answer online. Okay. Why would you sell the TVX if we're up? Well, because I'm always afraid it will reverse, and I will lose all that good gain. So I'm always, if I have gain like that, I'm always looking either to take off half my position or so. By the way, just want to tell you what I'm talking about with positions. Typically, you don't want to have any more than 8 positions at a time. And what a position is, let's say you had $10,000. Well, one position would be basically 8 divided into 1,000. So one position, if you had a $10,000 account, would be about $1,200. Okay, $1,250. So that's what I'm talking about with sizing in terms of positions. Never try to trade more than about 8. It's just too difficult. So, and what I mean by I'll typically leg in with a half position. And then if it goes right, if the trade goes right, I'll go to a full position, and then possibly even more than that. But that's how I usually do it. So that's what the position is, just so you'll know. And that's pretty much standard nomenclature in the industry. 265. Okay, let me see if I can see. Okay, okay, excellent. Just looking at the comments here. No sale by the end of the day. Yes, set your stop losses definitely. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it. So basically holding with you is okay. Let's see if we got 11 new messages. Sorry, I'm getting tons of for Boeing. Do you think they will hit 70? Wow. Okay. Let me just while everybody's here, I want to see if that is potentially the case. So let's look at Boeing here. Let's look at the chart on Boeing. This is going to be the technicals on Boeing. BA is the symbol, of course, and we're bringing it up. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Now, what am I looking at here? Okay. I think that the next down tranche on Boeing. Yeah. Okay. I think it's possible that we're going to see Boeing trading at about 55.16. That's my guess. We're gonna see it trading at about 55.16. Probably not in this session. Probably next week. I think it's probably going to go down to there. It might be an excellent short, by the way, if you can short it. They may not let you do it. Thoughts on holding FAZ and TA? Okay, let me look at the FAZ. I'm going to go back to here. FAZ. I finally got my screen working here, so hopefully, okay. This is the Bear 3X. This isn't a bad one. I like Direxion. Yeah, look at that, 12 up. Nice. This is a good one. Yeah. This is a winner. I think this is a winner. I think this is a winner. The FAZ. I think this is a winner. I really like the 3X Bears, especially in this market. I think you might have a winner there. A TZA. Let me look at the TZA. What that is. TZA. Yeah, these short ETFs. This is a great way to play. This is a great way to short the market, and not. This is a great way to short the market, really. And yeah, okay. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, these are both good. I would go probably with the FAZ over the TZA, but they're both excellent. Should I buy? You know what? I don't think you should buy Tesla if it gets to 360, but I think you should short it. and I think you should short it if it gets to 360. If it goes to 360, it's probably going to go down to about 280. Just my guess. Which website you do the checks for the papers? Okay, there's a great website called there's a great website out there called tradingview.com, and you'll see my handle on there. I'm just Dallas Trading Floor usually. It is subscription website, but it's definitely worth it. I mean, it has pivot points. I'm a pivot point trader, so it's really handy for me. I usually before this was out there, I would calculate all the pivot points manually. I find that this is a tremendous time saver for me. So that's really what I like. It's tradingview.com. I should get a commission for that. Anyways, is CCL a short option? Okay, so let's see. Let's look at CCL. I don't think it is. I don't think Carnival Cruise. No. Here's the thing about shorting Carnival Cruise. The time to short it has passed. Here's the thing you want to do with a short. A short doesn't work unless the stock is high and it could come way down. That's where you make the money, is in the change. If it's already down there, it's not a good short. Like, for instance, General Electric isn't a good short because it's already so cheap. So you don't want to do that. It's not a good short, but you want to short. If you're free, you get 30. Oh, you get $30. Really? Awesome. Okay. Well, I should put that on my page. Every little bit counts. That's great. If you're free, you get $30. Okay. Nice. Do you recommend holding TVX or just in this volatile market, which happens once a decade? As long as the market is volatile, you may make some money on TVX. Just set your stop losses. Be careful. That's all. Yes, the TVX can crash 90% in a day. Absolutely, it can. This is the reason why it's very volatile. But you can be protected if you have stop losses. We just hit the circuit breaker. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Long. Long is out in, just a shout out to him. He's out in beautiful Southern California. I wish I was there. Okay, it looks like we're going to trade down. There's going to be a dead cat bounce tomorrow. Just everybody, I just want to be upfront about this. Tomorrow, the market will trade up. It will be a relief rally, and everybody will go, you know, what the heck we're doing? I'm probably going to close my short positions tonight, and then wait for tomorrow, and then reshort. So that's probably what I'm going to do. What do you mean by stop losses for VIX? Okay, well, basically you can set a stop loss on anything that's an ETF or a stock, and what you do is that there are menus that you put stop loss in, and then you set it at a certain amount. So if the stock falls to a certain point, it sells you out. Okay. That's what a stop loss is. You always want to set those within about 7% of where you bought the stock. That's what I'm talking about. It's raining hard right now. Yeah, it is raining hard. Oh, okay. Wow, you've got a lot of rain in Southern California. Wow. Well, it's just the time of the year. So yeah, I used to live there. It's a great place. I kind of wish, some ways I wish I was back there, but you know, maybe after this I'll be able to afford a nice house there. Lost my fortune in Forex. Do you recommend me return? No. Forex. The problem with Forex. This is the problem with crypto. This is the problem with Forex. These are manipulated by governments. I mean, I hate to tell you this. I mean, even some of the stock market is. I think though that there is an opportunity to short stocks. That's what will be my recommendation. Can you repeat what you said about stop losses for TVIX? You lagged. I'm sorry. I'm having bandwidth issues here. Basically, what you do on to set a stop loss on the TVIX is it's like a regular long. So you go in, you select sell, and then you put in the amount that you're going to sell. Let's say you had 100, and then you put in stop market, and then the price that you put in for stop market is 94% of what you paid. So if you paid 100, your stop losses are going to be in at 94, and you set good till canceled. Okay, and that way, if it drops, it's going to sell you out, and do it at market, because if you do the trailing, sometimes it won't sell you. Just in the volatile market. So you want to use the stop loss market, not the activation price one. Can't wait to lose all my money. Oh geez, hope not. What are your thoughts on WTRH? Is it cheap stock right now? You know, this is not the time for cheap stocks. I'm just saying, because you know, WTRH. Let me look at it. WTRH. Okay, let's look at that one. Okay, I don't even know what this is. Wrath Holdings. I've never heard of this one. Yeah. You know what? No. This is a classic penny stock. Provides online food ordering and delivery services in the southeastern United States. Okay. No, no. This is too risky on this one. You might be able to make some money, but if you can't afford to lose, don't invest. Yeah, this is an investment. This is, unfortunately, they're shutting the gambling down. That better, you have more fun doing a sports book, believe me, than that. So you would recommend day trading TVIX? Yes, I would actually. For example, entering when it's in a market rally? No, entering trying to, yeah, you try to try to buy it on its buy. You buy it, and then when the market changes, you sell it. When the market reverses, that's how you play the TVIX. I'm so tempted to buy TVIX. Can I buy? You know what? I wouldn't buy it. Wait, man. Wait for tomorrow. Wait for tomorrow. The TVIX is probably going to reverse tomorrow. I'm just saying. The PVIX is probably going to reverse tomorrow, but then next week it's probably going to go back up. I don't think it can stay up like this 874. I think it's going to reverse, but it's not that it's going. It's not that it's going to go down. What it's going to do is it's going to correct, and then it's going to go back up. So I think tomorrow, if you're going to try to call a bottom, a short-term bottom on the TVIX, it's probably going to be tomorrow. It's probably going to be tomorrow about probably in the afternoon. That would be my guess. But who knows? I'm just guessing on that. Should we buy a Tesla? Plan? My initial plan was to start shorting the indexes like the SPY. Then I'm moving to the bigger stocks that have a lot where to go. I'm starting to leg into Microsoft right now. I may put a short out on Boeing, but I'm not sure. That there's going to be government intervention. It's going to be very hard to figure that out. I'm probably not going to be spending as much time with the reverse ETFs as I did before. That was my strategy last week. I don't think I would go into the SOXS again because I think that there's better opportunities in individual stocks to short them. Now the SQQQ is a different animal altogether. I like the SQQQ. It's a great way to participate in a down market because it shorts the NASDAQ 100, which is basically the highest flying. It's the most valued part of the market. It has the furthest to go. The SQQQ could be very good for you. Again, I'm not recommending anything because you got to look at your chart before you do anything. But it depends on when you enter it. But the SQQQ, I suspect there's going to be a pullback tomorrow. I don't know how much there's going to be a pullback. I think though that this is a tremendous opportunity on the SQQQ. If you don't have a lot in your account, you probably could make some money on this one. I think it's probably going higher. I'm looking at the chart here. I think it's probably. I think it probably has at least 20% or 25% more to go, and that's conservative. So, when should I buy the TVIX? When it's down on dying bounce or back. Wow. I like to buy it when it rips to the upside. I don't like to die. I don't like to. There's a famous saying, don't catch a falling knife, and that's really true. I mean, you don't want to buy something as it's trending downward. You want to buy it when it's just trending upward. So I would wait until there's a reversal and there's a strong up, and that's when you want to probably buy that. That's my opinion. All right, let's see. Okay. Let me see if I have any more questions. How long have I been going here? Been going a while, haven't I? Okay. Okay. I'm just reading the news ticker here. Yeah, they're gonna give $50 billion to $50 billion to the airline industry. Okay, what is this going to do? What do I think this is going to do? What I think this is going to do is this is going to create a false rally in the airline stocks. It's also going to create a false rally in Boeing and possibly, I don't know if Airbus, you can buy Airbus, but I can't find you on YouTube. Just type in Dallas Trading Floor and hopefully, no, I'm sorry, type in DTF. Type in DTF. That's how I put it in today. Just type in DTF and see if you can come up. I should only say Dallas Trading Floor. I'm sorry, but it's Dallas Trading Floor, and all three words. And hopefully you can find it. Hopefully, I don't have a lot of viewers yet on YouTube. They're coming though. I'm definitely getting people on YouTube. It's just people are having trouble finding me. So hopefully I figure out how to get higher up on the list there. What is the best stock to buy at this point? Okay, I wouldn't be buying a stock if you're gonna go long on anything. I think you want to go in the reverse ETFs like the SQQQ. I'm not. What's your channel on YouTube, please? It's Dallas Trading Floor. That's the channel. So Tim, what TVIX can I buy? You know, man, I don't know. It's really hard to say. If you do buy the TVIX, put in a stop loss immediately for 7% lower than you bought it for, and then just move that thing up. Should I buy Tesla? No, don't buy Tesla yet. Don't buy Tesla yet. It's a short. Are you buying? No, okay, I'm sorry. I'm way back there. Oh, okay, great. I bought SX at 20. Nice. Okay, 33. You did very well. Target for SPY. My target for the SPY, I think it's going to fall to about 208 a share. That's what I'm guessing. Now, will it fall directly to that level? Probably not. It probably won't. They never go down directly to that level. But let me go ahead and see SPY, see where we are on that today, and see if I view, because it changes literally by the. Okay, yeah, it's off. Wow, 235. Okay, good. Well, I did well today. Looks like I did pretty good. Okay. The volume is way up. It's down. Yeah, this is headed to 208. I'm afraid. Good for me, not so good for everyone. A lot of other people, unfortunately. Because as it goes lower, it becomes more valuable to me. Okay, let's see. So you're not picking me up on YouTube. I am still trying to get this YouTube thing going. I may have a bandwidth consideration here. So it should be under Dallas Trading Floor, or alternatively DTF, and then today's date, which is 3/18/2020. Okay. Do you think the FAS will drop tomorrow with a potential rally? Yes. The reverse ETFs will drop when there's these false rallies. But everyone out there, I just want you to know this: we're in a bear market. You're going to have these false rallies. Some of the biggest increases that you're going to see are going to happen at times when the market is going down. You're going to get the biggest up days. So don't be thrown off don't be thrown off. Let me see if this is somebody here that's calling in. Hello, Jim Malone. Nope, it was a junk call. Sorry about that. By the way, if you want, I typically try to answer my phone as much as I can. 214-233-5087. Should I sell this out? No. Wait on the SOX. Well, here's the thing to do. Don't make up your mind on when to sell it. Put in a stop loss and just keep moving that stop loss up. Okay? Don't, let the market come to you. Let the game come to you. And if you need to know how to put it in a stop loss, I've made several videos on that on TikTok. So hopefully you can see those on how to set a stop loss. If it's going up, you don't want to sell it. But when it starts to move against you, no. Should I buy Bitcoin cash? No. Here's the problem with Bitcoin in this market. Everybody now is trying to get into real cash. And so the Bitcoin market is not doing well, and it's not going to do well because people thought that Bitcoin was cash. It's not, unfortunately. So you could have made money, and you probably will be able to make money in Bitcoin, but I just would be very careful about buying Bitcoin cash right now. You want to be in real cash, and not in gold, not in anything else. Real cash. That's just sort of how it stacks up. I mean, I'm not a cryptocurrency bigot. Believe me, I like cryptocurrency, but I just think the market is too unorderly right now, and I think it's just too bearish to do that. I wouldn't be there. Yeah, Carnival is at 9. Should I buy it or wait to see if it goes lower? don't buy Carnival right now. Don't buy Carnival. Carnival may go out of business. I know this is shocking to you, but I think Carnival may go out of business. If they can't, if they get a short-term loan from the government, they can probably weather through. But they have literally no customers, and they've got all kinds of fixed costs. They could absolutely go out of business. I don't think any of you have really seen this. I have actually bought stocks in companies that have actually gone out of business. One of them was called Calpine, and I bought this when I was in California, in Northern California. I bought this company, totally great company, but there was a black swan event. The state of California decided to set the rates on electricity. They intervened in the market, and it collapsed, and the company went under. And of course, I had shares, and they went right down to nothing. So I have practical experience about holding stock in companies that were good companies that have gone under, and I think Carnival is definitely in that category. So I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly here, but right now, not a good time for Carnival. You think FAZ will drop tomorrow? Potentially. If there's a rally tomorrow, it probably will drop. Should I sell now at 33? I would wait a little bit. Everybody out there, this ETF basically it shorts the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index on 3 times. Yeah, it's up 6. Yeah, I don't know if I would sell this one right now. Yeah, I think this could go higher. I think by the end of the day, you might see this as high as 37. You might. So I don't know if I'd be a seller right now. Should I buy Bitcoin? No. Okay. I'm buying Tesla at no, I'm not buying Tesla at 360 right now. I'm waiting for it to go even lower than that and then buying it probably at 280. But I'm not a buyer of Tesla. I'm probably short of Tesla, but I haven't made up my